Is spring approaching or has it already begun? If so, the seasons for green lawns and beautiful landscapes is upon us. But first, let me ask you a couple of questions. Have you or a company applied chemical fertilizers? Have you or a company sprayed herbicides, fungicides, or pesticides? If you can answer yes to both or one of these questions, chances are that while everything on top of the ground looks happy and healthy, it is everything below your feet that is being depleted and will set you up for future problems, more watering, more work, and more maintenance on your lawn and landscape. Good soil is alive. It's active and ever-moving, teeming with life and microbial activity that involve key players such as bacteria, fungi, attracting protozoa and nematodes, which sets off a healthy soil food web or an optimum soil circle of life per se. Chemical synthetic fertilizers work. They work too well. Their high level of nitrates begin to impact roots immediately while bypassing good biology in the soil, leaving more shallow and more dependent root system. While there are many different pretty colors of chemical lawn fertilizers, they are no more than just salt, and when in contact with good healthy soil, they can shock the system immensely. It is said that 4 25-pound bags of nitrogen lawn fertilizer can ruin 1 acre of healthy, microbe-active natural soil. For example, let's say you sit down for a meal. This meal represents your lawn and landscape. Now dump an entire shaker of salt onto your meal. Let that represent your first chemical lawn application of the season. Now do this 5, 6, or 7 times. Are you thirsty yet? Well, so is your lawn, trees, shrubs, flowers, and gardens. Your plant's roots are depending on you to feed it constantly and water it and maintain it constantly following these chemical applications, when your plant's roots should be feeding themselves with an extensive root structure that's thriving in healthy soil. What do I do now, you might ask? Stop with the chemical fertilizers first and start with Eco-Brew. Eco-Brew is an aerated compost tea made from the finest vermicompost in the country. With Eco-Brew, we can immediately introduce live microbiology to both soil and leaf of lawn and plants very quickly versus applying compost and mulches. Eco-Brew is made fresh and applied alive within 48 hours from production to the application at your property. Ask about our 6-step lawn and soil building program, as well as our tree and shrub programs that include deep root feeding and landscape bed drenches for shrubs and flowers. And don't forget to ask about Eco-Brew in your garden, using either our services or perhaps a grab-and-go gallon of Eco-Brew to apply yourself. Let us work to rebuild your soil, then let your soil work for you, and Eco-Brew.